Welcome to Glowing Success. I'm Heidi, your host. On this show, we dig into aesthetics, marketing, business strategy, wellness, and iridology. Whether I'm flying solo or sitting down with some incredible guests, this is your space to learn, grow, and build something beautiful. So let's get into this next episode. Today, I want to give you one marketing tip that I think is wildly underused, especially by service providers. And that tip is tell a personal story. So, not a sales pitch, right? Not a list of your services, okay? A real human behind the scenes moment from your life or your business, okay? So I want to dive into why this works as a great marketing strategy and why people are really needing it nowadays, especially right now, okay? So everybody, if they're online, their feed is probably looking kind of similar. Like people are using similar strategies, people are using similar hooks, like all the things, right? And of course, we already talked about this last week where people are not just buying a service anymore and they're being more picky. They're not just like going for the first person they see online anymore. They are really needing that connection. So that means they are buying from you, okay? So they want to know you, who you are, who they're going to be walking into that room with, who they're going to be getting that service with. So I want you to pull back the curtain just a little bit. So not crazy, but just a little bit, because I want you to create that connection, right? It doesn't have to be dramatic, okay? It could be like my favorite thing to recommend people to do is, why did you open your business, or why did you get into the field that you got into? Those are kind of easy things, hopefully, for you to talk about. Of like, maybe if you're a service provider in the beauty industry, why did you join the beauty industry to begin with? Like, what made you go to beauty school, or what made you start that business? And it could be just a quick little snippets. It could be parts of that video. So what I always tell people is like, write something down, flush out this idea on paper, flush it out in whatever way works for you, I should say. And then you can start doing some videos. Now, I personally suggest that you talk on camera or do this in a way that feels, natural to you. If you are having a hard time talking to camera, this might be a good opportunity for you to try this out. You can always split your video into cuts so you can share different things online. There's a lot of different ways we can utilize, one video into many different posts, right? I want you to get a little bit more personal. I want you to get a little bit more behind the scenes, okay? It could also be, so it doesn't have to be about you and why you started and why you did the thing. It could be like a mistake that you made in your business that really made you have a pivot. It could be like like a client story, so something that maybe happened to a client, something like that. But you want to make sure that this content is going to stop the scroll, right? So we are not looking like everybody else, we're not sounding like everybody else, but we're also kind of peeling it back. People remember stories way longer than they're going to remember facts or even promotions. So something you have going on, right? So for instance, if you have been posting just about your story, maybe dive into it a little bit more. If you have been only posting just about your services, like I offer this and this and this, give them something memorable, right? Post something that sticks, okay? And I promise you, you will be attracting those people in the door quite fast. This works for everybody I try it on. Now, if you want to go deeper into this subject, deeper into how, people are bringing clients in 2026, I want you to join my class on May 4th. It's called How to Attract Clients in a Tough Economy. It's going to be 1 hour long. It's going to be on Zoom. It will be recorded. It is going to be at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on May 4th, and that's a Monday. So if you would like to reserve your seat, I highly suggest you do now. I will put the link in the show notes. You just click on that, share your name and email address, and it will populate an email towards you that will give you all the information for the class. If you are not able to attend it, I still want you to sign up for it and reserve your seat, because I will be emailing everybody that signed up for it the recorded version, a couple days or a day after we have the class. All right, so go out there. Try to build some genuine connections online or through your marketing, however you're marketing this week. Pull back that curtain just a little bit, get personal, let people in just a little, and you might be surprised who shows up. And of course, thank you for listening.